Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Green Room Podcast. I'm Matthew Brune, and joining me once again is Colin Mitchell. Colin, how are you doing today? How's
You
life?
were really quiet.
Oh, okay, here, let me.
Yeah, turn it back
Restart.
up.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Green Room Podcast. I'm Matthew Brune, and joining me once again is Colin Mitchell. Colin, how are you doing today? Thursday morning. How you feel?
Feeling good. Woke up. I've been waking up early thanks to you.
Yes.
You know.
So, Colin, here's how we could just go right in. Colin got a new job, a new gig, part
Yeah,
time,
yeah, yeah.
on the
Thanks
side.
again. Thanks to Bruni. We're back working together on an official basis. I guess
Yes.
this was official.
Yes.
But yeah. So thank you for that. But yeah, the basically what we're trying to say is that because of that, the green room is kind of going to be ending here, right, Bruni?
Yeah, I want thank you for go ahead and announcing it. Yeah, this is
I
gonna
don't know.
be
I didn't know how to do it. Okay, I'm
our
sorry.
this is gonna be our last episode of the Green Room Pod. At least I don't know, like in the future if we
On a
come back,
regular basis, we'd say. Like, it's not gonna be
definitely on a regular
weekly.
basis. I it's
Yeah,
there's a few reasons that I do want to like unpack a little bit. Um and I do want to say thank you to everybody listening, everybody who's watched us, everybody who's interacted with us.
for sure.
We have been covering North Texas sports. Real, I mean, Colin since 2015, me 2016. So we're talking about nearly a decade of us
Dang, I'm
covering
old.
North Texas sports, and obviously we're not very old, so that's a significant part of our lives. Um, we understand that we are not, some North Texas fans have been here since 2003. Some of the older fans have been doing this for a long time. We understand that, but in the past, like we said, the 8 years, we've tried to, bring y'all entertaining content, entertaining, posts, whether it's on Twitter, YouTube, anything we've done. And I remember when we were starting out, 2016, 2017, all these stuff. Colin was a photographer, didn't know what he was doing. I was a writer, didn't know what I was doing. And we're here covering, the first years of Seth Luttrell, the last year of Tony Benford, those teams. And eventually we started seeing the community of North Texas embrace us more and more, on social media, on all the platforms, the the forums and stuff like that. And then once I shifted over to 24/7, started Mean Green 24/7, the community followed me there. Checked out a lot of my stuff over there. We had a good amount of not only subscribers, but just people who read my content. Shout out to Gabe Brooks. That's the first shout out, who wanted to start Mean Green 24/7. Obviously, a big time North Texas alum who loves the school. And I credit with, honestly, probably giving me a shot initially in this thing in terms of helping me out. So shout out to Gabe Brooks. But yeah, we go to Mean Green 24/7. Colin helps me with graphics, photos, all that stuff. And then from there, even through COVID, when I graduated and I didn't have two nickels to rub together, I just kept covering North Texas. Colin kept helping me, and we just kept making it work. And this was all I had. This was the only thing I had in terms of trying to get a full-time job in this business. And North Texas fans continue to support us, embrace us, and it was just really, really, I'm really appreciative of all of those years of North Texas fans, helping us out and helping me out, obviously, in terms of getting us started in something that I'm so passionate about and that we are so passionate about in terms of covering sports and covering, teams that we love. So North Texas, it's never felt like a job for us. I've, throughout this journey, even when I took this full-time job here at 24/7 and On 3 to cover LSU, it was like, how can we continue to cover North Texas? And obviously we couldn't do it in the same capacity because we weren't there, but we tried for the past, 3 years, 3, 4,
Yeah,
almost
two,
4 years, like
3 years, 4 years.
2, 3 years, whatever, um, to continue to bring you entertaining content. I do think we've done that. I thought we were consistently entertaining, had good guests on, gave you a perspective that maybe, other people didn't have, and did it in a fun way. So I'm really glad that we were able to do this, and I hate that we have to end it, but ultimately, um, I just don't think for our time and what we have to do in order to advance ourselves, our professional careers, and just kind of how we're going. We didn't want to half-ass this. I think that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. We just did not
Yeah.
half-ass this, and it was already getting kind of a lot last year.
Yeah.
But this year's like, especially, like I said, Colin coming on, helping me with my job, and having a part-time job on top of his job that he already has, that y'all know is wild hours. um we just did not want to half-ass this. So um I have more people to thank and whatnot, but that's kind of my journey. Is I do want to just thank the fans and thank the people who have tuned into us over the past 8 years, going back from when we were 18 to now. We are old
It's
men with
crazy it's been that long.
homes. And
I
me,
guess I get the floor now.
yeah, you have a home, and here you are. I have an
I have a
apartment.
home.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying, is we're going from 18 years old to
oh,
now
yeah,
Colin
yeah,
has a
yeah.
home,
Married? My ring?
and is married. But yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you could have been married
Wow.
like 5 years ago, though, for being real. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, but just to piggyback off of what Bruni said, yeah, I mean, this has kind of been my passion project because obviously I didn't do journalism coming out of college. I did something else. So this has been my passion project for, I mean, really since leaving high school, just because you're not really getting paid to cover the team, and it's something really fun to do. Being able to experience the really lows at the start, to be able to go to March Madness, that was really fun. To watch the NIT with all the alumni in that bar, was that 2 years ago, a year ago?
yeah, man, that was cool.
That was really fun
Shout out
too.
Tony.
Yeah, shout out Tony. Yeah, that was really fun. Meeting everyone else that we've kind of collaborated with, JD especially. Um, like, it's just been really cool to meet everybody, and hopefully we're still able to keep in contact with everybody. Obviously it's going to be to a lesser extent just because we're not going to be as involved, but it's been really fun to be able to, for lack of a better term, cover the team still in a certain capacity. All the coaches we've been able to talk to, shout out Grant Ross. Basketball has kind of been Bruni and I's like main thing that we really love to watch, so being able to have maintain those relationships has also really been one of the coolest parts, I think, of being able to do this. So yeah, I mean, hopefully this is not a forever goodbye, but
Yeah.
and maybe we'll have a comment here or there about certain things just for the fun of it. But it's been really fun.
Yeah, like you said, the coaches, Seth Luttrell, all of, I mean, Patrick Cobbs came on the pod twice,
Yeah,
I think.
Ren, shout out Ren.
Shout out Ren Baker, who
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're very close to, obviously. Jared Mosley, the current athletic director, shout out to him. I think you mentioned JD Davis. He's does the best job of anybody covering North Texas. I mean, that is bar none. He does a fantastic job. Check out his Patreon. Um, Sonoy Valente also does an awesome job over there. Um, yeah, I think just top to bottom, the community and the people that have helped us along the way. I mean, like a Jordan Stepp, right, who was the
Mm-hmm.
communications director when we started, to now Taylor Bryan, who's the communications director now, who does an awesome job there. I mean, you can go down Luke Della for the basketball program for us, who's been awesome. I mean, this whole thing, all the players that have came on, obviously, we appreciate.
Yeah.
There's too many of y'all to name, but I mean, you can go back to our first one. I think DJ Draper was probably like our first one. Him and DeAndre Torrey were like the first ones we had on, and when we were doing the podcast in the GAB. So it's like you can go back time after time, moment after moment. I mean, we could go down a list of our moments. I mean, we had to where we get on there after they lost to Charlotte in 2019 when we were on there
Mm.
yelling about how bad the defense is.
Yeah.
um, After like you said, the March Madness win, when we're in the hotel room, we put our microphone on a
On a ironing board.
ironing
Yep.
board, and we just start yelling about how awesome that was. I mean, the NIT win, like you said, was awesome. So, uh, a ton of moments that we will carry with us forever. Like Colin said, hopefully, maybe at some point we can get back into this thing. Um, I already know once basketball season starts, we're gonna be like itching to be like, hey, let's
Yeah.
start to talk about it. But we don't want to half-ass it, and we don't want to like lead anybody on in terms of we can and can't do. So,
Especially with there
um,
being so many people covering the team really well and at
yeah,
such a good capacity. Like JD, we already mentioned Ethan at Mean Green 24/7. Now
yeah.
he's starting
Shout out
there.
to Ethan.
Um, and then like everyone else you mentioned, Sonoy, who's doing stuff with JD and everybody else. So definitely don't want to half-ass something that we've thought we put our all into. And when there's other people that are covering the team better, it almost feels like an injustice to try to act like we're doing
Yeah,
something we're really not. So
yeah. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have. We will not have a obviously a pick'em challenge anymore. So, Colin,
yeah,
shaking
rip
his
your.
head.
Did I win both of them?
No, I you lost the last
Oh,
one.
I
You shaved
lost the
your
last
head,
one. Yeah,
Colin.
but see, that's how unmemorable me shaving my head was because now I just have short hair still, and you have the traumatic traumatic memory of eating a one chip.
That was bottom 3 days of my life.
Bottom
Bottom,
3 days, you went
bottom.
3 days.
It ruined my whole day. I couldn't. I was just sitting on the toilet half the time, or my stomach was just gone. It was awful. I felt like I couldn't eat anything the rest of the day because I thought I was gonna throw it up. Or
Oh
yeah.
man,
So
what a good
again,
time.
endless amounts of moments. Thank you all. Yeah, like Colin said, check out Ethan, check out JD. I think Brett's still on the beat. I don't know. I haven't followed him in some time, but yeah, check out Brett over there too. I'm sure he's doing a fine job. I hope he's doing well. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. We don't want to stretch it out too long. We really just want to say thank you to everybody
Mm-hmm.
for tuning in and for supporting us along the way. I'm gonna keep this sign up, even no matter what I do here. There's North Texas right there, and in my apartment I got North Texas stuff up. So we'll always be Goldman Green.
That's true. You used to be a UT fan. That's crazy. When you think about it, the transition you've made,
That
look
was
at you.
that was 8 years ago.
I know. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. For full transparency, that was 8 years ago. But we've transitioned him into a North Texas fan. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So it'll be fun. We hope for the best. I will also say it's like just yeah, we don't want to half-ass it like that, so on and so forth. But then it's also like the whole new crop of players that come in and out, so we have to learn them. It have to like
Yeah.
with the transfer portal, it has gotten just incredibly hard to for. It's made it to the point where we can't half-ass it, right? It's like
Right. Well, yeah.
you have
We're
to
not
be
we're not
all
around the
in.
team. We can't actually be journalists, quote
Yeah,
unquote, and be around the team. Well, one because
exactly.
you're in Baton Rouge, and
Yeah.
I'm not a writer, so that was
But
always
yeah, so it's
Bruni's
like
job.
a whole obviously we all know about the football turnover, the basketball turnover. It's like, oh my gosh, it is to learn all the players, and then obviously we want to have them on, or we want to get to know the coaches, like all this stuff. It's just it is a lot of work, and we weren't able to do it. Last thing I do want to thank Dave Campbell's,
Oh
obviously.
yeah, gave
Dave
us a platform
Campbell.
for this podcast.
Yeah, thank you for giving us another platform for this podcast. And kind of just honestly putting us in that group where it was, some of the best podcasts in the state. The Texas Tech guys, I think, are the biggest. I think UTSA guys, so those are the biggest UTSA outlets. Baylor, you go down the list. I think these are all like some of the top podcasts for their market,
Mm-hmm.
and to put us to be in that kind of group was really really cool. So thank you to Dave Campbell's. Also thank you all to, I mean, heck, shout out to them for giving us like, I don't know, a couple $100 because home field, the home field ad
Hey,
that worked out.
if y'all want, what's the code? I
The
forgot
code is
it.
still there, man. The code is still, where is it? We still make some money off it.
I think you're using the wrong background. There we go. There's the
M
correct background.
Green.
Yeah. So do that. We'll chill until the very end.
Hey, or yeah. If you want to, going away present, go buy something on home field with code M Green. Give us like an extra 15% off your order. So, um, but yeah, like stuff like that, we've been able to do. So, yeah, thank you all for everybody that's interacted with us. I don't have anything else, but it's been a lot of fun. We'll be around. Probably won't be using the Green Room Twitter very much. I'll just tweet off my main account if I have something North Texas to say, probably, honestly,
Yeah.
because that would be weird, kind of
Yeah.
activating and deactivating an account.
Yeah, it'll have like one tweet every 2 months.
Yeah, just randomly just randomly jump in there.
Yeah. Really like really like the 3-point shooting of this guy.
Be
And
like,
then just radio silent
Ross
for
Hodge has done it again.
yeah. North Texas made a bowl game! Exclamation point, and then just nothing else.
Tweet like some boomers on Facebook. Just
With the memes too, it'd be like a minion meme, like
yeah,
clutching like a
yeah,
minion clutching like Valentine's Day chocolates or something. And it'd be like North Texas made a bowl game.
yeah,
It just makes no
yeah.
sense.
So who knows? Maybe I'll do that sometimes just for the trolls. But yeah, I'll mostly just be tweeting off my main. But yeah, that's it. We'll let y'all go. Thank you all again for everything, and we'll be around. So you can tweet at us and whatnot. But for Colin Mitchell, I'm Matthew Bruni signing off. Green Room Podcast. Man, remember when we were making this in your room? We
Yeah,
were
this is
trying to.
really sad. I didn't think this was gonna be as sad as it is, but this feels really sad.
It's the end of an era, Colin.
Remember,
I
yeah,
remember making
remember
like we were
whenever
like,
we did the football previews for 21 hours straight?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was
Bro,
terrible.
we've dedicated so many hours to this shit. Do you understand? This was my life, really, until I got this job.
21 hours
Yeah, we
straight,
went. Yeah, we did. We did.
and then
I
took
was so
20-minute naps
exhausted.
in between when the videos
We
would
took.
render.
Yeah, we literally. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah. We literally have done so much, um, for this to try to do this at a high level. So we hope we made you all proud. We thank you all again for joining us. For Colin Mitchell, I'm Matthew Bruni signing off. Green Room Podcast. We will talk to y'all.